Hey everybody, thanks for joining TeamWheelman.com. We just finished a PORA Chicago race under sunny skies. Team Wheelman has shown some strong runs lately, and we're with our best finisher here on Team Wheelman, Brandon Jones. Make that Brandon Hot Shoe Jones. Capital Bank, car number 11. How you doing, Brandon?
Good. How's it going, Jimmy?
Doing good. How was your car?
It was real good there. At the start of the race, it was really loose there, and I was running up front with most of the guys there that qualified good. I managed to qualify well, and up there with the guys that was quick, the car was just really loose. I knew if I could just keep it all out of the wall and keep the fenders on it, I knew I would have a good shot. So it was just too loose up near the front trying to run with them guys, and I just dropped back, made a few changes. Just trying to, like I said, trying to keep it clean. And there at the end, I just made my way back slowly and just tried to take care of it, and managed to come back and finish. I think it was so far it was my best finish on the game, which ain't saying much outside the top 5, but big step for me, big step for the team, and I think we're getting better, and we're showing speed. We got the speed, or I don't think our grip is where we need it, but that's why we test, and that's why we're on here every night of the week testing and getting better slowly but surely.
Yeah, great job tonight, Brandon. Car's getting strong, and just noticed it's getting stronger every week. It seems like Team Wheelman's really making some strides. In the last few, couple races, been some good runs. So your next race is at Toledo. What's your prediction? What do you think?
I think it's going to be a good race. Short tracks is something I've always liked. I know you're going to be strong. Tyler, Nick, I think all of us will be good. I think that place is all about tire management and just taking care of your car. With versus a mile and a half on this game, you can pretty much drive it wide open the whole race. But I think it's going to come down to whoever saves their tires and just take care of what you got, because I think it'll come down to a pretty good race for us. And I just want to thank all the guys over at PORA, Heath and Darren and all them guys. They been a lot of help to us since we got everything going. So thank all the guys from PORA, put on a good show. Capital Bank, JRC Investments, Burt Myers Racing, everybody, and Ford. A lot of fun. Look forward to next week and next season starting up.
Great job, Brandon. Signing them autographs behind you. Go get yourself a cold one and call it a night, buddy. You did a great job tonight. We're proud of you.
Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate it.
Well, that was Brandon Jones in the number 11 here. A real good car. Now we got to get quick Nick Green over here. He's got to sign a few autographs, and he's taking a swig of energy drink there. I think that's Rockstar there. Nick, how was your night?
Oh, it was a rough one. Right from the first caution came out lap 25, I think it was, and the car spun in front of me, and I got taken out, and after that I lost about 3/4 of a second off every lap time from then on out. It just got rough on me.
Yeah, it happens. I noticed your car looked pretty strong in practice. I figured something happened to you when I saw where you finished, but you still managed to have a pretty good finish there with the way your car was ill handling there. Looks like you probably had to be real busy behind the wheel, picking off where you could.
Well, I really used it as a learning experience, and I kept playing with my wedge and my tape, and managed to loosen it back up again, but still couldn't get the speed back, and just hung around the back. And then I made a mistake, and the yellow flag came out with about 10 laps to go. I should have stayed on the track, but I didn't want to get in anyone's way, so I pitted and ended up again back at the back. I think I would have finished a little higher up if I'd stayed out for that last run.
Yeah, 10-4. So what do you think about the whole insurgence of the up and coming Team Wheelman?
Well, I think it's really good. Like even tonight, Brandon Jones helped me out with some car setup issues before the race, and I actually basically used his setup to ride tonight. And I think that with the 4 or 5 guys that are in the team now, sharing setup and sharing information, we're going to jump ahead that much further, that much quicker.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the team is just now getting a roll. It looks like everybody's got the talent behind the wheel. Now we just gotta find the grip, like Brandon said. But really good run for you. You got any sponsors you want to thank?
Just Core Maximus and the letter Z. That's about all I got for today.
Standing down here with coming out of as a 44 car, still in the tech shed. Standing down here with Jimmy Bonsai Bab. Jimmy, good run tonight at Chicagoland. Car seemed really strong. Had a few incidents, but you managed to, live up to the name there. Just drove the wheels off of it there at the end. Tell us about your night, how your car was.
Well, it was definitely very eventful from the drop of the rag to the end of the race there. In the beginning, the way my day went, I think I qualified about 20th or whatever. Didn't drive it real hard. Wanted to start right there and just ride. And I was riding and kind of fell behind somebody and had to back my pace up a little bit because I wanted to have something towards the end, and clipped the wall, spun out, just like an absolute genius, horrible, that I did that. And then I went to the pits and came back out, and car was good. I mean, it wasn't as good. It was about a tenth and a half, 2/10 off. Then I figured one of these restarts I was going to get me a nice start, and I anticipated it, but the 6 or 7 cars in front of me, they didn't really anticipate it. So I had to slam on the brakes, and then me and the guys behind gathered it up, and then I got a good shot from the 5 car enter the corner. So ended up with some damage on the front of the car after I gave him his shot back, and then had a little damage on the rear of the car. But at the last 30 laps, I drove as absolute hard as you can drive a race car. Probably, I didn't run over anybody, but I was, I could see the right rear tire at some points. But it was a fun night. It was, 14th. I'll take it. I think 14 sucks, but I'll take it for the first time here. I just see a lot of ground. I see our team really making up some ground, and it's fun to be a part of.
Yeah, definitely a good night. For everyone, finishing strong. Going to one of your favorite type of tracks, short, flat, track at Toledo next week for the season finale for PORA. I know we've done a little bit of R&D there, several nights, and logged several laps. Tell us about your chances and how you feel going into a track that you really adapt to well.
Well, it's I'm kind of not going to I'm not going to do it the way I've done my first 5 races. First 5 races, I've been real respectful to everybody. I gave everybody a whole bunch of room. Didn't try and qualify up front and do everything I should, but when the haulers roll into Toledo and the 44 backs out and they put the tape on that thing for qualifying, it's either going to get the pole or it's going to wreck. And then it's going to be the same thing in a race. It's just my type of racetrack. I really enjoy racing the short tracks. I think there'll be a little bumping and a little grinding there. But like we saw at Salem, it's less cautions because it's easier to gather the cars up. But I really can't wait for Toledo. I think it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. And you got any sponsors or any guys you want to thank before we head out?
Swift Springs, Pallet Oil, J2 Racing Engines, and that's about it. I wish it. Oh, Racing for Hope Foundation, Matthew from Racing for Hope Foundation. Let's hope he gets better. Oh, and now it's just it was a okay night. I'll be glad when I just need to get a little bit more competitive. Just don't feel like I'm as competitive as I should be. But maybe I am, maybe I ain't. I mean, I don't know. But just want to be mixing it up front real soon.